being being born and brought up out here and having lived over 3 decades of my life in Guwahati city, I have seen how two of the most important water bodies, the Bharolu and the Bahini, they have become dead river.
This is the Deepor Bill, a famous Ramsar site just at the outskirts of Guwahati city in Assam. This is a very, very important water body, a bird sanctuary at the outskirts of the city. This Deepor Bill, people claim, was pretty large in the size, but over a period of time it has been encroached by several projects, including a railway line which cuts through this bill, which is a major concern. A lot of sewage, untreated sewage from Guwahati city flows into this bill through the Vashisht river, which is also a major concern and is a great threat to this Ramsar site in Guwahati.
Behind me, this is the Deepor Bill, and apart from Deepor Bill, there are two other very important water bodies out here, which is the Bharolu and the Bahini river, and also the Vasishtha river, which ultimately falls out here. Being born and brought up out here and having lived over 3 decades of my life in Guwahati city, I have seen how two of the most important water bodies, the Bharolu and the Bahini, they have become dead river. Now they have become sewage channels out here, and that I have seen in front of my own eyes, having lived out here. And unfortunately, in fact, the Deepor Bill, which is a very important Ramsar site and also a wetland on the outskirts of the Guwahati city, that is also not in a pretty much good shape right now. Though government claims that they have taken every step out here, but then if you look at the way things are going on, definitely it is not in a good shape. And I strongly think that the government needs to take some fundamental steps to solve the problem, not just cosmetic steps. Government have tried to make steps on awareness to make people aware, but that has also not helped much. And another important thing which we have seen over the years is the problem of urban flooding. Earlier there was a joke in Guwahati that the problem of urban flood takes place just outside the office of the Water Resource Department in Guwahati, because that place is called Chandmari, and that is a very urban flood prone area, and the office of the Water Resource Department is just out there. So earlier there was a joke when we were growing up in the mid-90s, when we were growing up, that time there's a joke that okay fine, the urban flooding problem takes out there only. But now over the years we have seen how that has shifted, how slowly newer areas are becoming prone to urban flooding. So that is an important area. And like a few years back, a study was taken where it was seen that because of things like plastic and all those garbage which are dumped into the urban water bodies, how now newer areas are becoming prone to flooding. So I strongly think that instead of awareness, fine, awareness is one area, but apart from that, the government also needs to impose restrictions and also impose fines to be able to solve this problem. That is what I clearly think, as someone having born and brought up out here.
And people tried after that, all the low-lying land also around the river, all the paddy fields now people are being settled by people, and to get rid of the flood or the water, they now what they do, now raised their plot size.
You were talking about how people have had to, like you also had to reconstruct your house because of flood.
Yes. Because what the way people you just get inundated your place, one of the approaches of the state to raise the approach road to our settlements or the area residential areas, and that way if you raise the road level every 5 years by 1 feet, like something like that, then we have what we observed in past 35 or 40 years, that is in our residential area the road level was raised up to 7 feet now. Now what happened is obviously your plots will go down and your house will gradually submerge. Then it will what happen, there is no alternative to reconstruct your house again. And probably the city, it's happening in the most part of the city, that people are forced to reconstruct their house. It's a massive investment, actually you could double the investment, you could have spent for other purpose also, but if people have to borrow, take loans, pay huge EMI to there, and some people have to get part of the land because they can't afford to invest in the land, or they are going to builders now, they give to the builders now and unplanned. This is happening actually. Probably go and ask for the people in some localities, people are forced to reconstruct their house in 2-3 times, for the second time or for the third time also. Yeah.
And regarding the sewage situation, I mean, is there any sewage treatment happening over here, or it's all going into your fields and your rivers?
Yes, it's gone onto the low-lying lands, on the rivers, on the outlets probably. To my knowledge, there's no sewage treatment, actually liquid waste treatment in the city. This is the main problem probably we offer.
This is the Bharalu river of Guwahati. This river is also known as Bahini. For a certain stretch, the river flows into the city and is known as Bahini, which converts into Bharalu river. This is the main drainage channel for the city. Whenever there is heavy rainfall or storm water or runoff, this is the river which drains all the water from the city and takes it all the way to Brahmaputra. Over a period of time, in the last 15, 20, 30 years, the city has grown. The area of this river has shrunk. A lot of formal and informal encroachments in terms of residential buildings, commercial buildings and other institutes have come up on the river land and on the land of different ponds and bills and pokers which are part of this city, because of which the instances of urban flooding have increased tremendously in the city. Experts claim that unless we make way for the river, unless we make way for the water bodies of the city, it will be very difficult to keep Guwahati afloat during the rainfall, high rainfall days. And as the data of IMD shows that the rainfall patterns across the country, including Northeast and Guwahati, are changing. The instances of heavy rainfall are increasing, the number of heavy rainfall days are increasing with a long gap of dry periods. For Guwahati to stay afloat, it is important for the city to take care of its Bharalu or Bahini river.